This is my 2024 Land Cruiser. Now, it is also known as the Prado. I like to call it a Prado. It reminds me of the FJ Cruiser. It also reminds me of the older Land Cruisers, the 80 series Land Cruisers. I have the 1958 edition, and right now it is currently looking mostly stock, and that is because I actually took the roof rack off. I just got a rooftop tent, and I wanted to use this as an opportunity to, one, get some pictures, because I haven't really taken some really nice photos. I have a new lens with me that I want to test out. And then I also want to use this as an opportunity to do a video, test out the mic, and let you guys know what's going on with the car, because it looks bare. It doesn't look like anything right now. And I want to show you some upgrades and talk about my experiences so far since I moved from the Jeep Gladiator. So let's start off with the exterior. All right. First things first, first upgrade I made was the PPF. Now this is paint protection film. This is matte clear. So it's not like the glossy kind that you usually have on the front part of your car. This is actually a matte finish. And I love it because, as you can see on camera, it really accentuates the body lines. It hides dirt, it shows dirt, it just wears dirt very, very good. I mean, just look at the way this looks when the sun is hitting it. Now, the other upgrade I made is I did a white roof. The 1958 only comes in 3 colors. You get white, black, and gray. I got the black 1958, which also came with a black roof. I wrapped the roof white vinyl. And then I did a matte PPF along the sides and the top to protect it. So this white-black color combo is a very similar look from the FJ Cruisers. It's one of my favorite looks on the FJ Cruiser. So it's why I wanted to do the white and black look. Now, the overall styling of the LC250 Land Cruiser 2024 is really, really, really striking. I love the body line straight across. I love the way that it has this boxy, rugged look. And just look at the back end. Very Land Cruiser-ish. Like tail lights, body lines all the way from the back, nice and clean. Which leads me to my next upgrade, which is the tires. So I ended up going with a 285 7018 tire, Nitto Ridge Grappler AT E-Load tire. So long way to say these are really good tires for off-road. These are really good tires for heavy load. So when I load this down with a bunch of camping gear and people, it's going to be able to perform pretty well because it has a very stiff sidewall, which also helps with rocks and things like that I drive over, especially when I let air out of the tires and I, want it to basically be a better, ride. So this is the exterior. Interior really isn't anything. I know I said I was going to start with the interior as if I was going to go inside. Interior is a little basic right now. Let me open the door up so you can kind of see what the interior looks like. Oh, duh. The tent. I did also a like 80%, rejection tent where the sun and like the heat does not get in here. So this has been perfect in the summertime. So yeah, sorry about that. I didn't say anything about the tent. So let's look at interior. So interior, as you can tell, dirty down there, but this is the retro styling. I'm gonna sit in so you can kind of see. All right, I got the wide angle lens in here so you can kind of see the whole look of the interior. Very, very nice, very cozy, very utilitarian, a lot of buttons. Touchscreen is decent. I wish it was a little bit more responsive. And I need a matte screen protector to go here. But right here is where I keep my bag. This is the PGY Tech One Flex Pro, and I use this as like my camera bag while I drive, kind of keep everything situated. And yeah, it has a center and rear diff lock. I'm in 4 low right now. It has a nice little charger here, which I use my Nomad USB-C to USB-C keychain. This is a really, really cool, called a charge key. I'll leave a link in the description. This is actually a really good thing right now because it's on Black Friday sale. So that's really the interior. I'm just gonna stick there for now, just the front driver spot, because it's not really much to show. I got my son in the back. You can kind of get an idea of how well a 10-year-old sits in the middle. He's sitting in the middle so he can see nature. But obviously, if you were 6'2" or more, sitting behind someone that's 6'2" or more, you'd be able to fit just fine. So wanted to show that to you guys really quick. Got the rear door. So this is not a power window like it is on the 4Runner. It's just a lift window. And inside you can reach in and grab stuff. Got my traction boards, got my air compressor and my hoses. And you see there's dirt, but there's also cup holders because this comes with a third row in other countries. But back here has been pretty solid for camping. Space is great. You can lay those seats down and get more room if you need it. Manual lift gate, and you can kind of see the storage from the back here. So pretty cool. My spare fits under here. I've already broken the spare a little bit. Oopsies. Oopsie there. That's from Moab. Yeah, so that is the tour of the Land Cruiser as is on this day, 2024, November 24th. And man, I'm just gonna put this video up here. Y'all have any questions about anything, let me know. I forgot to also say I did lift it a little bit. I did peak suspension preload collar lift, and I want to show a side view of that so you can kind of see what I mean, because it did 2.25 in the front and 2 in the rear. Obviously I'm on uneven terrain, but as you can see with the bigger tires, this look is just, it's just amazing. Shit, this might be a thumbnail right here. But man, I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate your support of the channel. Stay tuned for more on this build. I'm gonna start doing more on this, man. I keep saying I'm gonna start doing different stuff. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna talk about what I love, which is off-roading, camping, and overlanding, and also throwing some tech. So stay tuned. Got some more to come. Putting a roof rack on here in a couple weeks. Putting the tent back on here in a couple weeks. And then probably in January, February, you'll see some new wheels on here. And then a winch and some other upgrades. So if you want to follow along for the journey, like, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Stay up.